Yeah, no. Thank you.
Dan, question for you. Julia Child loved your impersonation of her, excuse me. I was wondering, did you ever get to meet Julia Child, and did she tell you how she felt?
I never did, no, but of course, used to watch your show, and I was very happy that that impression went over well. You know, that piece was written by your senator from Minnesota, Al Franken. We're trading off the legend of the Crystal Heads, which were used as scrying devices by the Mayans, the Aztecs, and the Navajo. They were sacred relics. We have to put the cleanest. Hey, another skull. Look, oh, dead guy. We had to put it's like a Hessian. We had to put the cleanest vodka possible in here.
Did you ever get to meet Sam and Dave?
How are you? I worked with Sam Moore many times. Dave I never met, but they were major inspirations for me. I saw them in 1967 live at Expo 67 at the World's Fair. And
big smile.
And Sam eventually became a good friend of mine, and he is a blues brother, and he's performed many times in the band. We do frequent dates throughout the year for corporate events, for casinos, and private. We have a private concert business that's quite prosperous. We're out at least 20 days a year. We've just opened our newest House of Blues in Boston, Massachusetts. A 4,000-seat showroom that feels like 400. It's one of the most beautiful, intimate song boxes I've ever been in my life. And we got Jay Giles to come back out in retirement to play, which was a fabulous night of music. And then, of course, we did our show, the Blues Brothers Formal Classic Review. Formal because we wear the formal outfits from the original movie. Classic because we do the classic tunes of the African American. What's that now?
What came first, your interest in the paranormal or Ghostbusters?
Oh, well, my great-grandfather, Dr. Sam Aykroyd, he was a dentist in Ontario, Canada. He was an Edwardian spiritualist in the 1920s. And he got the family interested in that. So since then, his son, Morris, my father, Peter, and myself have always been interested in it. There were seances held in the old farmhouse. And my father's book, History of Ghosts, on Rodale Press, coming out shortly. We'll talk about that and talk about my great-grandfather's role as basically the reviewer for the local paper in town of all the mediums that came through town. As you know, in the 1920s, the turn of the century, with Madame Blavatsky and Swedenborg and the philosophers in the paranormal, even Carl Jung, there were many people who toured. They were naturals. They just kind of came, and they came through town, and they put on shows. They levitated. They channeled other entities. The Bang Sisters did precipitated painting, where they painted with their fingers with no paint. And so my great-grandfather wrote the reviews in the paper to see, whether he thought they were hoaxes or not.
Yeah.
So Ghostbusters came way after that, and I'm a big supporter of the American Society for Psychical Research Journal.